Taurai, good morning and welcome to Morning Rush.
Good morning, Tich. How are you?
I'm good. I know you've been working in football for a very long time and recently with Primetime Academy. I know you guys have got something exciting lined up. Maybe just give us a rundown of what we can expect from Primetime Academy in regards to junior football in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, Tich, what is happening is we bring scouts from big European clubs here in Zim, in Harare, at Alex Sports Club. It's happening from the 11th to the 13th of this December. So it's a combine, it's a scouting event where talented boys and girls can come and show their gifts, and probably, hopefully, they can sign contracts with the big clubs.
You say big European clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard stories about big European clubs coming to Zimbabwe before. Sometimes it doesn't always happen. What are some of the clubs and the names that we can expect to grace this occasion, and what do you think then that will have an effect on in terms of junior development of football in the country?
Yeah, we are having Brentford from the English Premiership. We're having Braga from Portugal. We're having IFK Gothenburg from Sweden. We're having Maccabi Tel Aviv from Israel. We're also having Standard Liège from Belgium and Werder Bremen from Germany. These people who are coming here are head of scouts, head of recruitment. They're coming on their official capacities from the club. So they're decision makers. Yes, we have names of them, of the officials who are coming, and it's legit, Tich, trust me. So what it means is it's a stage. We're just bringing Europe to them. It's a stage it's a marketing stage for the boys and girls who are talented. You know, it's very expensive for these boys even to go for trials in Europe. So we believe if we bring 6 clubs in this case, this is huge. This is history. It has never happened here in Zim, and I challenge the boys to take this opportunity seriously.
All right, you mentioned some big clubs. They're from all across Germany, Europe, yeah. Germany, Sweden, the UK, even Israel. What is it that you think you guys as Primetime Academy have been able to do right in order to be able to attract such interest from clubs of such repute?
Yeah, we have our directors, we have 2 gentlemen, our directors who are based in London. Both of them have played at a high level in the English Premiership in their respective countries, England and Trinidad and Tobago. There is Dexter Blackstock and Andrew Buchard. These are our co-founding members for Primetime Academy, because they have used their connections to be able to lure the scouts here in Zim. So this has been our main advantage.
All right, obviously you did highlight that obviously this is a combine where kids don't necessarily have to incur the expense of traveling to Europe to get identified or to go for trials. For the participants, like, where have you drawn? Is it still open to anybody to want to come through the Primetime Academy, or you guys have done a selection process and trimmed down the fat per se to say, all right, these are the best players that we're going to give a chance to be scouted?
It's a bit of both. From April up to now, we have been doing what we call pre-combines across the country, going around and look for talent, because what we have to achieve is to have the talent to showcase so that we can have contracts, so possibly players can go to Europe. So we have been doing pre-combines from April, and we have also identified talented players that we think are good for the European stage. On the other hand, yeah, it's open. Although limited places, if you believe and think you're talented, it's open. You can register with us on our Facebook page and showcase yourself.
All right. Obviously, this seems like an exciting opportunity, especially for our young players. I think we've been calling for junior football development. I know the ZIFA Normalization Committee, when they did come into power, that is one of the mandates that they're trying to revive: grassroots development and junior football development. I know you've worked with the junior players before. What do you think are some of the traits that might appeal to these scouts from Europe, or what do you think the European clubs are looking at when they are trying to identify a Zimbabwean player who they believe can then go on and then cut it in any of the European big leagues?
I can say this with conviction. Zimbabwean players are technically good. They're technically very good. It's one attribute that the Europeans are looking for. Zimbabwean players are thinkers. If you see the big guys who have made it here from Zim in Europe or in the world, you would admit with me, the Nakambas and Pitanlov, we are thinkers and technically very good. Our environment also helps us with with strength, power, and speed. Yes, we may not be there in terms of height in Southern Africa, but we tick the boxes on the other end.
All right, and then obviously this is an exciting prospect. I know this is the second time that you guys are running it. You guys did have this combine last year. If we already started seeing the benefits, do we have any players that got scouted last year that we're keeping a track of and saying, you know what, this has been the benefit of taking part in a combine like this?
It's actually early this year in April. We had a smaller version of this combine. We had 2 to 3 scouts who came, and we had 3 players who were identified. We have Prosper Padera, who is currently under trials at Brentford now. That is why Brentford is coming, because they're impressed with the talent. We have Frank Akion. We're doing his visa now. He's going to Sweden next year. And Elton Chikona, you were talking about Elton Chikona. We managed to have a contract for Elton for a team in Finland, for a top team in Finland. But the deal didn't go through because of 1 or 2 reasons. But yes, if we could get 3 from the first smaller combine, we're hoping for more this time.
All right, that is Taurai Janhi, the program's director for Primetime Academy. They are hosting the Primetime Combine. It's going to be running from the 11th to the 13th of December. That's at Alex Sports Club right here in Harare. And we do have coaches from the UK, from Israel, from Portugal, Germany, coming to Zimbabwe. And if you're a budding young footballer out there, this could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you to get that ticket to go and play European football. Maybe just before I let you go, Taurai, maybe if you can just give us a recap of the clubs that are sending through their scouts, and maybe when we can expect to start seeing them arrive in the country.
Okay. Brentford Football Club in the English Premiership. Braga from Portugal, top league. IFK Gothenburg from Sweden, top league. Maccabi Tel Aviv from Israel, top league. Standard Liège from Belgium, and Werder Bremen from Germany. These guys are arriving on the 10th, Sunday the 10th of December this month. We're having a corporate dinner on the 10th evening. So people are welcome. Whoever wants to come for a meet and greet with the scouts, you are invited. Please check us on Facebook or on our socials. You can register to come for the dinner on the 10th evening.
All right, absolutely fantastic day. Taurai Janhi and Primetime Academy continue to do their part in making sure that grassroots development in Zimbabwe is alive and kicking. The Primetime Combine taking place in the capital, Belgium, Portugal, the UK, Germany, Israel. They'll be all represented, and you could be the next big Zimbabwean football star.